give you a quickie rundown of today. Well, this isn't exactly what I wanted, but I was here, so I should be able to remember. Check-ins was supposed to be 7:30 to 8:30, and first people here I think was at 7:20, and it went really good. I'm real happy with the way check-ins. It worked good. Lynette had Mary H. braid, and I had Jackie S. volunteer on Monday, and it worked really well. Got them all checked in. It was 8:30. I looked up and I saw the clock 8:30, and we had them all in. So that was wonderful. We had originally was going to do 35. We bumped it up to 40 in case some didn't show. And then we added our two Gold Boys and Beethoven, the Persian. So that made it 43. Well, we had 10 that did not show, but those 10 did not show because they just didn't want to come. Remember, the majority of these are all outside cats. So we ended up doing 33, which I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled with that. And the 10 that didn't show, we either heard from them, or I got an email, or they left an answering machine message that they just couldn't catch them. So very disappointed those people were, because they really wanted them done. But I'm still extremely happy that we did have 33 that we did. So surgeries, it took a while to get through all the physicals. Lots of, you could tell these were cats that they needed help. A lot of them some had fleas, but remember, FFRC gave a complimentary wormer for hookworms and roundworms, and a complimentary had to have Capstar, because I did that for two reasons, for the cats and for our kitties. I did not want any fleas here, and we made it through just fine. But a lot of them had, some were some of them were kind of made me sad. Some of them didn't have much hair because of probably flea allergies, but we helped them with that. Lots of them had upper respiratory infections, and we gave them an antibiotic after surgery, plus offered for a reduced cost Clavamox to take home, very, very effective against those upper respiratories, and a lot of them did do that. Some of them had eye issues, so we did do a few sent home ointments for that. Some had ear mites, and we also offered flea prevention, and some took us up on that. So all in all, a lot of those went up. Actually, I think we could say all of them went out of here healthier, because one, they were neutered, and two, because they had a wormer, and three, they had a Capstar, and all of them had an antibiotic, and that was all a good thing. So by the time we got done with physicals, and that took a while to get that, but that worked out really well, doing them in groups of 6. We had 7 tables set up just in case we had 42 or 43, and we kept everything in groups of 6. And those 6 would be on their own table, maybe 4 on top, 2 on the bottom, or 3 and 3. It just depended on how big the crates were. And 6 went in, had their pre-op, had their nails trimmed, their ears cleaned, their eye antibiotic ointment put in, all of that stuff, and then their surgery, and then a quickie post-op in there, and then those 6 went back into the mail room on their specific table. And then we had, I want to write down, you could help me with my memory here.
Okay, sure.
Who all we had, oops, it's okay. We had, I'm doing this so I don't forget, Mary Braid, and Jackie S, Pat P, and then Pat and Vicky, and Becky M, another volunteer, and
Dawn,
oh yeah, Dawn E was huge help.
the Dawn lady.
Pardon?
The Dawn lady.
Dawn lady?
Yeah, that's what Clark calls her.
That's what Clark calls her.
Oh,
The Dawn lady.
the Dawn E lady?
No, the Dawn lady.
Dawn Pond.
Just the Dawn lady.
Dawn.
Oh, she's
She's you know, that Dawn lady.
the Dawn one.
Yeah.
Am I missing some? Oh, Sharon Pablo. Oh, she was big help too. This is why I worry, because I don't want to ever miss anybody. Mary Braid, Jackie S, Pat P, Pat and Vicky, Pablo, Dawn E, Becky M. Okay, so we had all those people that helped.
And
And
of course, then
well, right, and then I was just going to talk about us in the surgery room.
Anthony carried stuff.
Who? Anthony. Yeah, you know, Anthony helped us too. He was always available. And then Dr. Darcy and Amber. Amber's our vet tech that we've been using. And Amber, well, at the vet clinic, one of their techs, her name is Bailey. And Bailey wanted to come to get experience with this type of thing. So she came. And then 3 of the cats that came belonged to a person, Megan, that works at Dr. Pettigrew's office. And since she was here, she said she might as well stay and help. So she did too. So we had quite a cool team in the surgery room. Tried to keep 2 people, you know, at different tables of working. And it really worked out good. The first 6, it was like, oh boy, this is a little rough. And then it all just kind of fell into place. So the first surgery started at 9:25, and the last surgery was over at 11:50. Isn't that amazing? So I'm
Could have
thrilled.
done 50.
Hmm?
Could have done 50.
Yeah, could have done 50. It takes time then to check out all these cats. We were going to initially have the first half leave at 2, the second half leave at 3. But gosh, right after we got done eating pizza, yum yum, I started calling. I went down the line and started calling everybody. Hey, Milo's ready and he really wants to come home. Can you pick him up early? And everybody was early. They do love those cats. So they came, and the last cat was gone at just a couple minutes before 3 o'clock. Oh yeah, Martha, Pilvi, thank you. Martha L came. She helped us also a lot. Yeah, and Denise was here keeping the fort down in here. Big group effort. Oh, thank you, everybody. Oh man, TikToks were flying all over the place. I'm telling you, there was some over there, some over there, some over there. Slipped some on the floor. Almost brought some up to show you. No, I didn't. So what we also offered everybody, they also had a choice if they wanted a leukemia and FIV test. And these were things, if they wanted to do these, they had to pay for these. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, everybody. Wow. Peggy was here. Yeah, she helped in my house, but she came out and helped us looking for Lorenzo too. So we also offered, do you want a leukemia and FIV test? Do you want a distemper vaccine? Do you want a rabies vaccine? Do you want advantage flea prevention applied? These are things that they had to pay for to get that. And what I was tickled about is that we had 12 cats that were tested. That was cool. And we had 18 of them get their distemper vaccine. I was thrilled with that.
Yes.
We had 13 of them get their rabies vaccine.
Yes.
Did I say Lorenzo again? I have him on my heart, don't I? All the boys were neutered, or all the neuters were boys. Oh no, I'll tell you the ages here. Hang on. And flea prevention, 8 of them got additional other than the Capstar. So I was really, really happy with that. Plus we had $65 of donations. People just hand us money, and that was wonderful. The medicines that we sold the Clavamox, the eye drops, things like that. That was $46. So then I always pay our vet, um, Amber and Lynette, because they give up a Saturday. The two give up their Saturday at Dr. Pettigrew's, and Lynette gives up. She doesn't have very many Saturdays, and she gives those up for me. So that is a have to do thing. So is there anything we would change? Mish asked, and you know what we did? Before Lynette left, I grabbed her and we went back where it was quiet. We sat down for a while and we went over our forms, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 changes on that we would do, very, very minor. And this one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very minor things as well. And the instructions to go home worked out beautifully. The things that we told them on the phone was very, very helpful. Explained everything. We're not even going to change anything on that. So it was good. It was good. It was good. We used a lot of our experience of when we had Earth Angels. And we used to do these for our community, offer these every once in a while, and they were always a big hit. It is very, very nice for our community. And every single one of them said, thank you, we appreciate this. And I can almost bet that the high majority of these cats would not have gotten done had this not been offered for them. So I'm tickled, and this is where I'm heading for 2016. We got things going. Oh, I could hear him crying up here, Orca. About broke my heart. We didn't, actually, we closed the door. I put a big close today sign on it because I didn't want a bunch of people in here. Didn't know if kids would be here. It was just too many people, and only poor Denise up here right at that time. Yeah, well, originally we were only going to do 30, and then we bumped it up to 35, and then it's like, oh, what the heck, let's do 5 more. So I was pleased with 30. Oh, the age range. There was one 8-year-old. His name was Fuzz. I'm telling you, if they were, well, I shouldn't say this, but no, they love their cat. I was going to say, if they said, well, we just can't keep this cat, oh, I'd have taken him. Big fat jowl cheeks, big boy. If I'd have had 5 extra minutes somewhere, I'd have given him a bath. He needed it badly, but he was a love, and it was so cute when they came. He meow meowed at him. It was so cute. It was so cute. Yeah, we're gonna round all those cats up and get them done. Remember, lots of places will be doing specials in February. Like Mish's Humane Society is doing females in February for 20. February is the big Spay Day USA month, and lots of places will be offering things. Hey, and you remember I read you all. Well, so let me tell you. Let me back up here and see if there's anything else to add to this. That Persian that I showed you today, his name is Beethoven, and the reason he couldn't show him anymore was because he he has a eye scar. Okay, gotta show ya. Lorenzo is eating chicken. So Beethoven is his name, and they couldn't show him anymore because he had a scar on the eye. And this guy is a big deal guy on the show circuit. So Dr. Darcy, gave everybody physicals. I gotta pull it up. I wrote myself a note on this. First time I had ever seen this. This was not a typical scar. It wasn't really a scar, to be honest with you. It's called a corneal sequestrum, and Corneal sequestrum. She said she recognized it immediately as soon as she saw it. Very, very different. It's not like your typical scar. It was like a black purple bubble, maybe, I guess you could say, on the surface. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but you could look it up and see pictures, and it's really better than a scar on there. Some of these are treatable where if you treat them with terramycin, and I sent that home with him, and then sometimes those can be peeled off and it's gone. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. So he is back in the care of Grace for 10 days to 2 weeks because he's a boy, mature. He is not a sprayer, and we just need to get that hormonal big boy stinky smell gone, and it'll go away. It'll go away. It's wonderful. Sometimes people will call me up and say, well, I don't want this cat because he smells so bad. His pee smells. And I always say, is he neutered? Usually they say no. And we say, if you get him neutered, 10 to 14 days, that smell will be gone. So he'll be back. And I might call even in a week and just say, we'll finish up his care. You know, by then, most of it is. It's Corneal. Here, I can even give you the correct spelling on it. Oh, they already tried to wrestle a little bit, his old ornery self. Fremont is being cautious, but still eating. Yeah. I love it, I love it, I love it. Corneal, Corneal. Sequestrum is Sequestrum. Corneal sequestrum. Almost there, Madison. You got it close. Sequestrum. Fucker.
What's that mean?
Trucker.
No, what's that mean?
What?
Do you know the medical
Of what?
sequester?
Oh, sequestrum? Yeah. So I'm really happy with that. And he's a nice boy. He was really nice. Somebody showed him on here. Somebody walked him up. Triple word score there. And so there's four more things in the works for spaying and neutering pushed by FFRC. The first one, as you know, is the transport, and I talked to them. They're going to set us up, I think, for the first Mondays of March, April, May. That's where people come here. We do have to do the check-in and the checkouts. No big deal. I'm fine with that. We can do that. And then they come here early. We check them in. They go into the big box truck. They go up to Toledo, get their spay and neuter. This is boys and girls, cats only. They come back later in the afternoon. We send them home, do their checkout, and send them home. We can do that. And then the second thing is the vouchers, and we're working on that already. It's not in progress yet, but it's something that we've talked to them about. And some of the donations that you have made will be dumped into an FFRC fund at Humane Ohio. And so when we select or pick out, or however you want to say it, people who need help with their spays and neuters, we can do that. And one thing we won't do is dump it all into one family. We have to help as many families as what we can. Like today, we limited it to 3 cats per family. And then the third is we sent a letter, and some of them have gotten it already, to all the vets in Northwest Ohio, as many as what we possibly could come up with, asking them, can you help us with Spay Day USA? Take one day of your busy schedule and say that's your day to help your community and do it at a reduced cost. Let us know, FFRC, we'll keep track of everything, how many was done because of this event, and I'm hoping that that will be awesome. And then the fourth one is we will do another day similar to this in February, but we will do some girls and some boys again. So that's where we're going. 7 inches, wow. Toledo is about an hour away. Idaho's getting snow.
Really?
Yep, Diane's there.
Well, it's better than Ohio.
Okay. And Steve took care of my mom today. So that was cool. Yeah, FFRC mobile unit. Oh man. I used to have dreams when long time ago, very young, that I would someday get a yellow school bus and turn it into a spay neuter clinic. Oh, I love my dreams sometimes. 22, oh my gosh. Yep, it's a good day. Megan, Jim, and Gina will be here tonight, and I think Pat and Vicky's gonna come back too. Oh, yeah. Today is 50 degrees right now. Tomorrow's supposed to be 51. Oh, give Juby a pet for us. Okay, well, let me see real quick before I head out again. Oh, yeah, looks like we got something. Yeah, it says Lorenzo is eating, and Lorenzo's eating Fremont's chicken. Fremont is being cautious but still eating. They tried to wrestle a little, his old ornery self. Oh. Does your heart good, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, don't buy me a school bus. Price of gas. Okay. Oh, wow. KB had a cat spayed 143 plus 16 for post-op laser. Are you kidding? Wow. But you know, some of them in our area, usually you cannot get it done around here under 200, 225. Coralie is awesome. Oh, yeah,
She's in
I
the
think she's in
cabinet.
her closet, isn't she?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
She's
she
in their
went
closet.
after when I moved her to do the floor.
Yeah, you're right, Dawn Star, because Steve goes out there and they watch game shows together and just kind of chill out together. They have fun. Thank you, Cinder. That is what we want to be about, is reducing that pet population. Exactly right. That is true. I'm very, very anxious, curious to see how many vets will respond to our letter. We mailed out a lot of them. Vernon is okay. He does have some rattles in his lungs, so I'm really actually hoping that that's why he's been off of his food. We've known he's been off of his food. We've known that he's lost some weight. And but in the last few days, we've really been picking up, feeding him quite often. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all. Okay. 5:20. I don't think any boxes came today. No. So I'm probably going to turn it all over to Megan and Jim and Gina and Pat and Vicky. There she is. Oh, you coming back though, aren't you?
Yeah, we're gonna go get some supper. Maybe take a nap.
Maybe take a nap. There she is.
Oh, someone's in your bed.
Oh, and look, Coralie's there. Not Coralie. Cleo's there, the brown tiger. And right beside her, the calico, that's her baby.
That's her baby.
Uh-huh, that's her babe. And
Abe is their baby.
I know, that's,
and Big Rooney, you know how huge Rooney is?
hey.
Bella, that wasn't very nice. Rooney is also her baby. Oh, you got, yeah, see Bella, she wants to lay down there. And Rachel's on one of his new beds. I'll take you down and show you.
You find me anywhere.
Oh, thank you, everybody. You know, you all are as big a part of this as all of us here. Oh, yeah, we had, yeah. Sometime today, I got a kind of a little in a lull. I think it was Martha said, hey, there's a stray cat out there. She didn't recognize a tortie. So I grabbed my coat and ran out. And as soon as I saw her, I knew it was Lily. She was rubbing and rubbing and rubbing. She wanted to go back in. She wanted to go back in the playground. We think she walked out while somebody was walking in or out. And then the other thing that happened today is one of the cats that, one of those 10 that was like a no-show is out there on the farm property somewhere. We've seen it a couple times. It's a yellow and white one, 8 to 10 months old, male, of course, unneutered. Hey, Canby, what do you think you're doing, you little goofball? But we've seen her. So the mother, we called the mom once and said, hey, she's right out here, but she won't come to us. And she came back, but she's spooked enough. She wouldn't let her mom either get her. So I've got a trap out there right about where she was at.
Nice.
So I'm hoping she will be hungry enough to go in there. Thank you, Orca. Here's Corley. All right, folks, I'm gonna go in and see Steve for a few, and I'll be back out. Thank you all. You know, I just can't say it enough. I thank you all. You all are part of what makes this successful here, and what made this day as grand as what it was. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. It's a heartbreaker to me when we have to turn cats down, and you know, we can do what we need to do here. We can give the vaccines, and we can worm them and treat them and make them feel better, but it's those that we can't take in that haunt me. And so this is the right thing for us to be doing. Yeah, thank you. I will sleep good. That's for doggone sure. Yep, I'll be back out after a little while though. Thank you all. Thank you.
Oh,